Hello, everybody. Welcome
Hi.
to the first episode of Dudes with Mics. We do not know what we are doing. We are not trained professionals. My name is Kurt. This is Rizal, and that's Eric. Hope you guys had a interesting 2016. It is now 2017, and I guess we can all say that we are glad that 2016 is gone.
Really glad that 2016
Thank
is
God.
gone.
That was the worst.
There was a lot of death in 2016, celebrity-wise, but if you also had death in your family or friends, our condolences. It is never fun, but I think everybody is ready to move on.
Definitely.
With 2017.
Definitely. There should be lots of fun to be had in 2017.
And there's also a lot of terror due to the fact that everything that happened in 2016 is now carrying over to 2017.
Of course.
And a lot of grim potential, in the political world.
There could
You
also
know who
be,
you
there
are.
could be
We know
also
what
a
we're
lot
talking
of
about.
proving us wrong in 2017, which I think everybody is really, really clinging on to.
That would be funny. That would be funny. You just
Wait, are you talking about giving Trump a chance thing?
No, I'm talking about
Why
Kim
is
Jong
everybody
Un, man.
Yes, he's going to pull something really magical out of his hat. That's
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
No,
Or
his
his
hairpiece.
wig.
His hairpiece.
He's gonna
He's
pull
pull
his
something out of that
hairpiece
hairpiece. That's for sure.
You're gonna
I'm not-
a lot of actually pretty good concerts came to Toronto in 2016 though. Zombie was amazing.
Rob Zombie Court, that was sick.
Children of Bodom.
Children of Bodom was awesome.
Children of Bodom was amazing.
I saw Savages, and they were sweet. I saw Aurora finally, and she was mind-blowing. Who else did we see this year? I think we only saw 4 concerts in 2016.
I saw a couple more. I saw Devin Townsend.
2017, though, starting off with Matthew Good.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be amazing.
That's gonna be great.
And then Architects as well.
Architects, and I'm actually going to go watch the Tea Party as well.
Oh, bringing back the
Bringing back 1997.
Also, though, I guess the one concert I did see on TV was the Final Tragically Hip one.
The hip concert. You gotta, that's true.
That was mind blowing.
That was amazing.
What
that
a
was,
courageous,
a lot of people
courageous
are
story for Gord Downey.
Of course, a lot of people are saying he just couldn't, he shouldn't have done it and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it's the last will and testament of a dying man. Like, are you not going to let him do that?
It was one of the. It was like, look at the one final hurrah.
Exactly.
And how many shows did they do across Canada?
They did.
I think they skipped the East Coast. They started West Coast and finished off in Kingston. Didn't go anywhere farther than Montreal.
Something like that, yeah. But like just the fact that he was able to get up there night after night and just play the songs.
Basically, pour his heart and soul
Pretty
into everything
much.
that he did.
And that last concert in Kingston that they televised it at during like the middle of Grace 2, where he just starts screaming his head off.
But if you listen to that in the album too, he does that.
Oh, he does.
He does that. He does that in the song that they recorded, but it was more so just you can kind of see the entire passion.
Yeah.
It's like either he kind of broke down and realized this is his final.
This is his final hurrah.
His final hurrah was
Yeah.
during that part, and he basically just let it all out on the stage.
Pretty much, but you could see the pain on his face. Like it was nothing like most people screaming. That was
Yeah, but it was,
That
that
was
was basically more emotional pain, too.
It was more so like a
nothing.
final battle cry, I guess. Too,
That's
if you
true.
wanna
Yeah.
put it that
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
And-
mean, he's obviously been doing this all his life.
Of course.
Something he loves, and when you know you have to end something that you're finished,
Like you're passionate
You
about
can
it.
go
something
out
you're so
in
passionate
style,
about.
right?
Of course, yeah.
It's very difficult to
Yeah.
do.
And like the one thing that I hoped is that he would have at least one last Christmas with his family.
And he
And
did.
he did.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other night when we were just hanging out.
Yeah.
He finally actually did that. And
Yeah.
at this point, too, he's going to be able to
He's gonna be able to, I guess,
look
when,
back on everything that he did in 2016.
Exactly,
And
and
he'll
just-
be there for 2017. And at that point, too, I think if whenever he passes away, it's more so I was really bummed out that when Lemmy Kilmister passed away, same
Yeah.
with David Bowie, but reflecting on it, I'm going to have the exact same mindset with Gord Downey, saying that what a phenomenal musician, what a phenomenal human being, but it's not so... Sure, I'll feel sad, but it's more so I'll feel more joyful than anything, and more so grateful that growing up at my age, I got to listen to his music
Exactly.
as a kid, now into a teenager, now into, I guess, a young adult in his mid-20s, but also just what great times we had. with.
I think that,
right?
I think that it adds to the fact that you have time, I guess, to grieve before he goes, because it's not just like, you know, you've ripped a Band-Aid off. It's just basically like, it's a gradual.
It's like, you know what's gonna happen,
Exactly.
and you're gonna get that final blow in the coffin. You're like, okay,
yeah, it's like he's
but what great times we
exactly
had,
right. Like even like it's kind of, it's crazy how much like a person that you've never met can impact your life.
Yeah,
Like you have like your friends and your family and things like that, but like a person that you idolize that you've never met can impact your life so much that you're actually more, sometimes you're more attached or more what's the word I'm looking for, emotional
yeah.
for them, right? You know, you've basically built this fantasy about them, and then, you know, when the fantasy is actually what the person is like in real life, then it just makes it harder to let them go. But with Gord Downie, I think that because he did so much and he's been in the media, like he's done so much for the cancer that he has.
And he's also
right now
done so much for just in Canada.
He's just done so much for Canada itself.
He's
like,
apparently a really big voice for
the native community,
community.
And I think that's
I really like.
I think that's great.
And you could tell too, like when you like if you saw the video, I think it was on Global and also CTV, that like all the tribes came together and kind of like gave him that honor with the feather on his hat.
Yeah, I saw that. And he was just
bawling
crying
his eyes out. That was more so just like,
yeah. I mean, it takes
It takes a lot to do that because there's so much pain,
of
and
course,
dark history.
Yeah.
Same thing with America too. There's so much dark history about like
but
how the country came together that everybody's trying to push under, and he's like, no, you need to.
But that's the thing. Like in the United States, they don't have anyone remotely like Gord Downie, or really anyone Canadian. Like they don't have
that we know of as Canadians, right? Like,
well,
I'm sure because we don't.
Even then, like Gord Downie is known worldwide now, right? But like in Canada, we have like Gord Downie, we have Geddy Lee, we have Alan Doyle, we have
Cohen.
like we had Cohen, we
still
have Neil Young,
Bachman,
like we
Burton Cummins.
I don't think Burton Cummins Canadian. I don't remember. We'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
Cut
that part out.
But yeah, we have so many. It's not even just we have so many Canadian bands and singers and things like that. We have so many iconic Canadian bands and singers.
Even writers too.
Even writers, oh, of course, yeah.
Politicians as well.
Yeah,
Even, I guess, like Canadian like voices too, like on the radio.
Of course,
like
yeah.
Hockey Night in Canada.
Yeah, like Don Cherry.
That playing
George Stroumboulopoulos.
Yeah, Strombo.
Yeah. Like we just have, it's all full of iconic Canadians. you don't really
all
hear
those iconic Canadians. They're so iconic.
Of course, like but that's the thing.
I think they need to make a celebrity iconic packet Timbits. Like, just get their faces on a Timbit.
The most Canadian
and
thing
every
ever.
single and they get to make their own flavor. They get to glaze it themselves. But they get to call it like the John Cherry Timbit. It's like
I think
cherry filled or something.
I know.
Like
I think that
something
Don
really
Cherry,
cliche and
of
dumb
course,
like that.
Of course.
2016 has been a really shit year for basically almost everything, like movies and music and things like that. So many actors and so many musicians died. So we're definitely hoping 2017 is a lot better.
And better for you too if you did lose somebody in 2016.
It's true. I mean, I personally lost quite a few family members in 2016, so I'm definitely rooting for 2017 to be
rooting for the good guys.
definitely want to just get out of 2016. Just wanted to get out of 2016.
I mean, there's always a lot of deaths. Well, it's accepted, obviously,
of course,
but it just seemed so many, all concentrated into.
Is it just me, or is it kind of like
package?
2016 was kind of like the great stock market crash. Like 2015 was like, all right, this is cool.
Yeah.
First little bit of 2016 is like, yep, we're going somewhere, and then it kind of drops. It kind of like drops a little bit. No, we're still good. We're climbing up again. all of a sudden,
Oh.
and then what happened in Britain,
Oh yeah.
all the political stuff, all like the pain, the tragedy, and then
Just complete shit. Yeah, no, it did definitely feel like a
gigantic stock market.
like a stock market crash. Definitely.
Bumble,
Yeah, it
whatever
was.
you wanna
Yeah,
call
it
it.
was somebody dropped the ball.
Yeah, that whole
A big ball.
Oh yeah.
crazy mob, torches and forks.
I feel,
Oh, yeah.
I feel like
Pitchforks, a mess of a.
It was like the Occupy
election.
protests.
I feel like
a few years ago.
I feel like 2016 would be the alternate version of the beginning of the Raiders of the Lost Ark if that boulder crushed Harrison Ford in the opening scene. That's what I felt like 2016 really was.
Yeah, fair enough.
That the boulder caught up and just crunched everything.
Yeah, but you know, we're really hoping that 2017 is a lot better. We're basically just a day into 2017, so we have no idea yet.
Well,
Happy New
you're not
Year.
Nostradamus, are you?
I'm not Nostradamus, but he does have a lot of
You're
predictions.
solid,
Very-
Domus.
Solidamus.
very-
Solidamus.
Solidamus Rex in the house.
I mean, I think we should do a couple of predictions, you know, just to ease up on the 2016 depression.
Of course.
But there's going to be, hopefully, there'll be a lot of good things coming
Yeah.
over here. Team predictions. I think this will be, for sure, a very memorable one. Mexico will build a wall using the Mexican workforce that Trump deported from the States, and then they'll make him pay for it.
Just to spite him.
I feel like it's going to be a
That would
fence
be
instead.
that would be a brilliant, because you know Trump is
An
just going to
electric
build a
fence?
fence. Not even electric. It's, you know, in his words, if a fence is okay in some areas, then a fence
is okay in some areas.
Right.
You know, if a guard dog is okay in some areas, then a guard dog's okay in some areas. And if some areas need to be left open, okay.
Not open, but attended by a guard who's sleeping on a chair watching the security cameras.
And that's okay
He's
too.
got a spit
That's good
bucket
too,
for his
yeah.
chewing tobacco as well. I
He's
feel like though a funny prediction for 2017 would be with all the celebrity cooking shows.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart's sex tape would be dope.
Oh, that would be quite interesting.
That would
yes.
be great. Oh, that would, you just see haze.
It's scary.
It's just like, oh,
And
yeah.
that's literally what all it is just them sitting there in a rocking chair, smoking a blunt, just eating muffins, just fooling everybody, and that's it.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's something weird and reading kinky about Martha. I don't know what it is. She just has that little sort of little naughty twinkle in the eye.
That ex-convict charm.
Yeah, maybe it's because she went to prison. You know, she's got street cred now, right?
Street
you know?
cred.
And
That's why
maybe
she's hanging out with Snoop Dogg.
That's why Snoop Dogg's quite interested in.
Do you think when
taking a
Martha
liking.
Stewart went to jail, they automatically gave her kitchen duty?
No, but didn't she?
But it would be a damn organized.
Didn't she have her
kitchen.
show while she was in prison?
Yeah,
she shot her
and she
show.
slayed it, and she absolutely killed it. And I'm a huge Martha Stewart fan. God.
Did I just admit on air that I have a crush on Martha Stewart?
I don't. What's your guys? You know, what did you guys resolve for the new year?
Resolve.
Nothing, because I feel like if that... Did you just say resolved?
Resolved for
resolved.
the
I
new
resolved for the new year.
Yeah. What
We're making that a word now?
What? Oh, you're talking about
Nothing,
resolutions?
your resolutions?
No.
I never do resolutions.
You know why? Because I procrastinate them. I was like, it's a New Year's resolution.
I'll do it
Yeah.
next year.
We'll do it next year.
Yeah. No. Well,
Maybe I'll cut the grass next year. It's fine.
I remember one time it was I'm gonna quit smoking.
It didn't happen.
January 1st. They're already out the window.
I mean, my New Year's resolution is the same as last year, and that last year's New Year's resolution was the same as the year before, and so I just don't need to have a New Year's resolution.
I'm
because
afraid to
I
know
feel
what your New Year's
like
resolution
refer to
is.
last year. I don't even know what
It's make up a New Year's resolution.
Make up a New Year's resolution. Just make sure that you just tell everybody it's the same as last year, and they'll just be like, "What is last year's resolution?" The same as the year before. Prediction number 3 is Japan is going to make a bunch of warp pipes, the green Super Mario warp pipes, all around, so their pedestrians can get from place to place.
That
It
would
will
be
become the
absolutely
real life version of Futurama.
New York.
New Tokyo.
I like it. I like it.
That'd be great.
That would be great because the Summer Olympics
Pause.
are gonna...
If we can talk about that for a second, on how the Prime Minister of Japan shot out of the Mario tube
Oh yeah.
in the closing ceremony of the Olympics. Now, what I want for the Japan opening ceremonies, I want Pokemon, I want Digimon, I want Gundam Wing, I want some Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyans fighting, I want to see a live version of Marvel vs. Capcom. If they
Yes.
even did a whole Resident Evil, like a Resident Evil
Oh, that'd be
segment.
amazing.
So basically, be cosplay, but in real life and death.
Yeah, pretty
situation.
much. Yeah,
That'd be
of
great.
course. I mean, bring it back to what they used to do at the original Olympics. I mean, it was all about the death in the
I
original
also
Olympics.
really think they should make a steroid Olympic where
was
you can
death
juice
in
as
the
much as you can
Yeah.
and let them fight it out.
It was basically last man
Yeah,
standing.
you're mixing Romans amphitheaters.
No, it was
With
Let me ask you this.
the original Olympics was like last man standing.
Let me ask you this. Was Russell Crowe in this version of your Olympics?
He can be if he wants to.
Was his name Gladiator? Because I feel like it is.
I think that would be an awesome thing to have cosplay in a real battle for the death, and you can use whatever weapons you
Oh,
want.
like Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? You got a cutesy little one of
Kawaii.
those kawaii girls.
Stop!
All of a sudden,
It just blows out a shank.
And the gold medal for them.
Of course, yeah. Just a gold medal for shanking.
Didn't Nostradamus fail to point out the world was going to end in 2012?
Yeah,
I think every prophecy maker has pointed out some kind of end of times.
And I'm pretty sure Nostradamus has just dittoed that throughout every year. He's like, if it doesn't end that year, it's going to end the next year. And if
Oh,
it doesn't
I forgot to mention one point. Chimpanzees will wear shoes. The world will end in 2014.
Yeah.
No, that didn't work. Platypuses are the smartest thing in the world. The world will end in 2015.
Well, there was...
No, sorry about that. Some guy who looks like an orange will be elected in 2016,
And
and the world will end in 2017.
Oh,
Yeah.
the orangutan end of times prediction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, there was a whole big end of world prediction for December... Oh, sorry, not December.
Every year.
October 31st of this year.
Was that really?
Yeah, there
I
was.
think there's one every year.
Yeah, there's one every year, but like this was like for some reason a big thing. I don't know why.
There's also that one too where they predicted the world was going to end on June 6, 2006.
Yeah, wasn't it that just that one crazy guy that kept on saying the world is going to end this day?
I forget
Somehow
what
everybody started believing him.
I forget what it was, but I'm trying to remember what year it was when. I think it was 2012 when that one guy basically said the world's going to end, the world's going to end.
Yeah.
And I
Yes.
remember watching the score
That
multiple times, and they kept on having commercials for, come to this safe haven to seek help. So it was
Are
literally
you serious?
a cult ad in the middle of primetime sports.
Oh.
I've seen post-apocalyptic movies, and those type of airway messages you hear on the radio, come to this for secure. It never secure. Don't
Yeah, I
believe
know.
it. No. It's
You're
never
probably
safe
going to be raped.
Unless it's your grandma.
and eaten.
Grandma knows
Because
what's
grandma
up.
would probably make you cookies.
Home cooking.
Cookies
Jambalaya.
made out of rat poison, and then you die and get eaten.
If that's somebody else's grandma, but your grandma would never do that to you.
Yeah, she do cyanide instead.
Can
Yep.
you imagine Nostradamus up in the netherworld, wherever he is? He's looking down
He's
at
just
us.
looking.
It's like,
It's like these
fucking
guys.
idiots.
These guys.
You assholes
I
are
just
next.
wrote a children's playbook. Fucking guys.
You assholes are next.
Why are you believing this crap I wrote?
It was-
Misinterpretation to the max.
It was an April Fool's Day joke.
I was kidding.
Surprise!
I do children's parties too. See, we're just three guys sitting on a couch with a microphone and a camera. That's really it. I mean, once we get well, I guess it comes to the point where once we get this thing uploaded to YouTube, then our opinions count more than your opinions because we have a camera and a microphone.
They've got a keyboard. They're warriors.
Superiority, buddy.
Well, not as strong as somebody with the keyboard.
Of course.
Triggered.
Of course.
As they say, the pen or the keyboard nowadays is mightier than the sword.
I still don't know about that one. I can still chop your arms off with the sword.
Not if you have those mechanical keyboards, you just block the sword. You'll be alright.
Those things are bombs.
Of course, yeah.
So-
Just use that as a shield.
2 keyboards with each arm.
Thank you for watching the first episode of Dudes with Mics.
Thank you for making it this far.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm Saul. This is Eric. That's Kurt. If you have any comments, put them in the comment section below.
Any questions you want us to talk about, anything at all, any topics, toss them down there as well. You can like, subscribe, share it with your friends, your family.
And see you next time on Dudes with Mics.
So wait, can we stop recording now? Or like, what?
Yeah, I think we can. I think that was good. That was good.
Wait.
We don't need to freeze frame.
Wait, is the person coming?
We don't actually need to freeze frame. You can do that in
That'll be
post.
good, that'll be good.